Hey guys, Skippy here from Skippy6 Gaming, coming to you with what is going to be an epic monumental moment. I started messing around with what I wanted to be like the world's hugest storage sorter item thing, and it ended up coming out with a few extra tutorials that just are little, and I basically want the hugest sorting, smelter, item moving, vault area. So that said, we are here at episode 1 of the God Vault. It's just like the God Box or the God Grinder, but this is it. It is impossible to do this in one tutorial. It would be hours and hours long. However, every day I get on here and I started it in a whole nother world, and I was like, man, I want to make this, and I feel silly making it and not showing people, so that's what this brings. This brings right here, episode 1, what's going to be the most epic playlist you're ever going to need. This is going to be episode 1 of the God Vault. It will be insane. So let me get what I need for the first step, and hopefully this is going to be a really wicked playlist. The God Box has gotten a lot of support, and this is going to be dope. So let's jump on in. Okay guys, here we are. I have a few things in my hotbar that we're going to need. First guys, we're going to take a look at this. So the item elevator is a super tricky thing. One of the #1 videos that I get comments saying it doesn't work, and you know what? It's not a perfect science. So as you can see, we're kind of in the middle. The goal here, of course, is to have a huge, basically the end result of this is a huge glass item elevator that goes up high. That's our goal for this episode. This is going to be maybe a half-hour video, it depends, but the one thing that I'm going to have to tell you is glass item elevators matter big time when it comes to what direction you work it. So I have tons that work. I have one in my survival world, but the way it works is I always said to people the first time, if you're gonna make a glass item elevator, what you need to do is build it east, east and west. But actually, more specifically, what you're gonna want is to send your items east, but you want to make sure that they come from south. So basically, guys, it'll work every time if you make sure it starts with south to east to the elevator. So make sure you follow that, guys. I won't even be answering your comments when you say it doesn't work for me. Stop skipping parts of the video. Do yourself a solid and listen. You want to come from south, and then you want to go east. Easy as that. So let's start this build right now. It's really straightforward, guys. End result is we want to have our glass item elevator. Let's say like right here. Again, it doesn't really matter. So basically what you're going to do is start like this. I'm going to go ahead and put a solid block here, solid block here, solid block here. That placement, you know, it's just worked for me. The only thing you have to do is make sure that this block here and this block here are transparent. That is so when this fence post comes out, notice how it connects to all of them out here. It's not going to. That's a key element. So what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and place ice here, fence post over it, and there you go. So that's the bottom of it, right? You're going to make sure it goes east. It's going to go up. So let's go ahead and make the waterway. All you got to do is make your waterway, and you want it coming from south, as I've already showed you, and we're going to make it go 2. As you can see this. Now at this point in time, you're going to place your dropper. A dropper goes here. This is going to be the starting point. So basically the starting point where all your items go into the system is through this dropper. Again, I'm not going to be too specific on saving items. You know, if you are making a God Vault in your world, I don't think you need to worry about whether you use too many hoppers or not. So let's go ahead and fill this up right here. Looks good, looks good. So we might as well bring it up. I think I'm going to grab another piece of stained glass. I want a maybe red one, I think. We're going to make a red kind of tint. So let's go ahead and put red up the sides. Put this guy up here. Doesn't matter. And then let's build this up with the clear in the middle and on the sides. Again, the color has absolutely no effect on this. I'm just doing it so it looks cool, because the goal of this is actually not just a working storage system vault, is actually a cool looking one. So the main point of your vault is this item elevator right in the middle. You're not going to see anything underneath it. All you're going to see is this tube of items going right by you. It's going to look pretty badass, and I love it. So Let's just do red again. I could change the color if I wanted to. You could do yellow, purple, whatever. I think red looks cool because it'll be like red alert, storage facility in use, and then you'll see right in the back, all you're going to see is these items floating up the middle. Okay, so now that we've done that, we've done this. The way that you're going to make sure that this is right, first things first, is make sure the water flows right up to the ice. So we've made it a small bit too short. So what we're going to do is go ahead and cover that up, cover that up. Let's give ourselves some more space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what we're going to do is put this guy here, close this guy off right here, and do this. Looks good to me. There you go. So now when we put the dropper here, we place our water. Guess what? You know what? Let's do it first. Leave this first one here. Ice, ice, ice. So sometimes when this is glitching out on you, if you're having a problem, one of the things you could do to test it out that will help you is maybe sometimes, depending on the lag in your world and whatnot, maybe take away a piece of ice and put a piece of iron, slow it down a little bit. Sometimes it goes too fast. Again, out of all the things that I've ever done in Minecraft, this glass item elevator is pretty much one of the most finicky when it comes to direction and lag and all this stuff. So let's go ahead and throw some water down there. It goes right to there. Perfect. Everything looks good. So hopefully we're going to give this a test before we go any further. Let's just throw a block of choice in there and let's see if it goes up. Mission accomplished. So as you can see, item elevator success. That works good. We're at 5 minutes and 29 seconds, so that's good. We're going to grab this guy, and now we're going to finish the rest so that this all goes auto. And what we're going to do is do ourselves a solid and make it look super cool. So let's dig this down. We don't have the time to, well, we do have the time, but so what we're going to want is around this main elevator area, let's go ahead and fill it up. We're going to want to have a cool chest looking system that shows chests all the way around it and looks cool. Maybe we'll throw a few through patterns in there, but as you can see, hopefully I really feel that I've probably explained the item elevator in the best way I ever have in my entire YouTube career. So hopefully you guys get it. Again, make sure your directions are right, guys. This is it's a thing that you're going to pick up over time. Not really, but like in Minecraft, sometimes things don't work in certain directions. I really think it's super odd, but so let's go ahead and put our system that's going to drop all of the stuff in our chests here. I'm liking this because I think we're going to get this video done in a decent amount of time. So basically what we're going to do right here is to make this rapidly fire all the stuff that comes out, we're going to want to put a repeater here into a block, grab a that's a comparator. We're going to put a comparator into a block, repeater out, and then a repeater in this dropper. Grab yourself some redstone dust. Put this guy here, this guy here, this guy here, this guy here, this guy here. So once that's done, grab yourself some hoppers. So for me right now, guys, I'm not going to mess with, I'm being honest, I'm not going to mess with, if you wanted to save like resources and you're on survival, then you might want to mess with like hopper chest, hopper chest, hopper chest. But for me, I'm just going to run hoppers. So the one thing that I will say is that let's grab iron because we're going to need it too. We'll grab our iron and we're going to grab chests. We need trap chests and regular chests to make this super badass. And we're going to grab regular, that's trap chests. That's okay. As long as we have them both. Regular chests right here. Hoppers, regular chests. There you go. Let's grab stone because we're going to need that to fill the surface as well. We don't need ice anymore. So long story short, we need our items to go in here from an elaborate setup of chests that looks cool around here. So that said, let's go ahead and crouch place my hoppers here. So we're going to want to keep the hoppers on that level right there. So let's go ahead and carry these hoppers along. What we're going to do is bring them all the way around. You know what we're going to do? We're going to raise it up one. Let's do it. We're going to raise it one more up because I want this chest over here to be on top of hoppers. The hoppers are going to go like this. So easy enough. Grab the hoppers. You know what we're going to do? We're going to bring them up over there. Hopper, hopper, hopper. And then what we're going to do is basically follow this path, and then we're going to bring it up one right underneath it. So I wonder if I could do this. Yeah, boy. I hope these are going in. Yeah, perfect. So once we're here, crouch place your last one into this. Then we're going to make it go right here. And now we're good. So basically what we're going to do is jump out of here and make a ring in a square around all of these. But like I said, if if you don't have these many hoppers, you really probably should wait a bit before you start working on your first God Vault. But this is going to be pretty epic. I'm telling you right now. I can't wait. Once we get slime blocks, I'm going to put the hugest vault door on this thing that is physically possible and do a tutorial for it. So this guy here, it doesn't matter. And as you can see now, if we were to throw anything over there, it's going to come out here. There you go. Go up there, go up the item elevator, and into whatever we put it in. So now that we've done that, mission accomplished kind of, let's go ahead and I grabbed stone already. And let's fill this bad boy up. Basically, I'm just going to fill it up because I don't want mobs to spawn there. In your survivor world, you're going to want to think something along the same lines. This is creative, so I don't have a worry about it, but I'm kind of OCD a little bit on not filling them up. Because if there's too high areas, then mobs will spawn there. So we'll leave the top stone because that's going to be the block of choice for the floor. We're going to do this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Fill it right up. I'm going to leave, you know what, I'm going to fill up the sides here, but I'm going to leave it too high over this canal because I'm not sure exactly how that will affect the item elevator. Oh yeah, we're doing an hour cooking with gas, man. This is a quick video too. Okay, looks good, looks good. We're gonna fill in some stuff over here. You're gonna have to watch, those hoppers have huge hitboxes that stops you from there. So do this guy right here, this guy right here. You know what? Let's go ahead and cover this bad boy up. Again, we'll never have to see this again. Do this, do this, do this. Perfect, guys. Look at this. Okay, so the one thing we're going to really want to do here is grab our stone. And cover it up. So we can actually just go right over those hoppers. Beautiful. As you can see, guys, this goes right in the ground, totally concealed. Okay, so look at that. We got this mammer jammer right here. Again, we'll worry about lighting it up, I think, after. I'm not too worried about it right now. You could put a little bit of glowstone down there to kind of illuminate it, but I'm not too worried about it. I think, you know, I don't think I could even reach in there. So grab your chest. Let's get this done. So chests, we're going to want to put chests in a square around this because basically the main foyer is going to be chests. Anybody can put anything in any of these chests. They're going to go up the item elevator and then they're going to go get sorted. So crouch place, start on this corner here. Chest, chest, trap chest, spin around. Chest, chest, trap chest, trap chest. Chest, chest, trap chest, trap chest. Chest, chest. Trap chest, trap chest. There you go. Look at how sexy that looks. Come on. For the God Vault, you're going to walk in and you're going to be like, damn, look at that. This is going to go really high, guys. We're going to make this go super high. We're going to be adding filters up and down this thing that's going to filter out certain items and not filter out other items. So, but at the end of the day, there's a few other things you could do. We're only at 13 minutes. So like technically, if you really wanted to, you could just put hoppers in a circle all the way around this. And then you don't even have to put the stuff in the chest. I think you could probably, here, let's try. Yeah, no, you could put hoppers, but let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and throw this in here and watch what happens. So item elevator for the win. You can hear it working and all of our stuff is coming up. Mission accomplished. So let's go ahead and grab, let's make this much higher. It has to be much higher. And then I think, you know what we'll do? We're going to do 2 seconds of interior design here. Let's just make it look a little prettier. Grab ourselves regular glass. I'm telling you right now, I'm so stoked. I started building this all on my own, and then I'm like, you know what? After I'm done, I'm gonna show it to people in videos, and they're gonna be like, oh my god, I gotta see a tutorial. But honestly, this is gonna take forever. So as you could tell, just this item elevator aspect of this is gonna be a half-hour video. I'm not sure. The next one, I think what we're gonna do is either filter the items first. I think somewhere up here what we're going to do is filter the coal or charcoal. We're going to pick one sort of fuel. We're going to filter it out so that we can run the fuel to our auto smelter. And then the other thing we're going to do is add a sorter in here. The one recommendation I do have for everybody is always error high. At the end of the day, if you build stuff too high, that's fine, because you can always just take hoppers and bring it down to where you want it to be. I think that this is going to end up having 4 hallways, one going in each side. I think what we'll have is probably main items sorted to the right and to the left, and then one hallway is going to be smelted and stuff like that, and one hallway is going to be 16 stack items. I think we're going to be separating the 16 stack items, something like that. So you know what? We're at 15 minutes. I'm just going to do a little bit of interior design. I think I want to do a little interior design. So what we're going to do here is let's go ahead and take this right out of this, and then I want it to light up a bit, and I want to do some like greenery. I think taking this more than just being like a piece of equipment is where I want to go with this. So let's go around, and we're going to put some glowstone there. We're going to hopper on top of it. That way you don't have to actually put stuff in the chest if you don't want to. You can just go ahead and throw it at the chest, which is pretty cool. So we're going to grab these guys here. Let's get rid of these guys. Let's go ahead and grab some glowstone. We're going to throw the glowstone around in a circle, help it light up a bit. And then the other thing, you know what, while we do this, let's do something. We're going to light up from in the tube a little bit. We're just in the middles on each side. We're going to do that. On the sides that we can, at least. Do this guy, this guy, this guy. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's grab our hoppers and crouch place. But what we're going to do is, see, if we put a hopper here, hoppers are going to favor down. So that's okay, because if we start with a hopper in this, if you throw something in there, it's just going to bypass this and go straight in. So hopper into there, and then what we're going to do is let's just do the 4 sides. And then leave the corner so we can put like some plant life or something like that. And then over here, let's do the same thing. Again, as long as they go in those hoppers, we're good. This guy here, this guy here, this guy here, this guy here, this guy here. And then that way people don't even have to use the chest. All you got to do is you could just start throwing stuff near the chest. So once that's done, it looks pretty sharp. It looks pretty sharp. I'm not sure the brightness of what's going to go on, but what we're going to do is let's go ahead and grab, I want this to look pretty. You know what we're going to do? Let's grab an anvil. Let's grab an anvil, and we'll put an anvil because the anvil will allow the light to go through. We'll put them facing this way. That way, that way, that way. And then let's grab, we're going to need carpet. So we're going to want to use a gray carpet. I want it to fit into the mold. Or we can use, you know what, let's use a dark gray. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. We're going to make this so good. So I think once we do this, I think we got it. We're going to turn it nighttime and check out how it looks and see if it glows a little bit. Because this is going to be indoors at the end of it. What we are going to do is grab some blocks of choice. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll use this. Let's see if that works. We're going to grab a few things and see what looks the best. We'll grab a oak sapling. We're going to grab a bush. And let's see. We got carpets. That's okay. Maybe we'll grab a different color carpets for the corner. Oh, we don't need the corner. So, okay, let's try it out. So we could... Oh, you can't place it on there anyway. Dum dum. Okay, so what we can do is place this on there. Oh, you know what I really want to do? Oh my god. Oh yeah, that looks sharp. That looks sharp. I think that looks good. I'm actually super tempted to take the red out now. I'm gonna switch that to gray stained glass. I want it to be sharp. And then I think we're gonna do this. I want the thumbnail to look badass. Because we got kind of like a gray. Oh yeah, that looks great. I like it. Oh yeah, way to go. Okay, so I think next episode is gonna most likely be filters, and we're gonna filter out the fuel. The one thing is you can't filter. We could filter out every single type of fuel, but I think what we'll do is maybe do it a little different because I don't know who's tweeting me or what's going on, but ever since I started this video, my phone's been fuck wild. I think that looks way better. Oh yeah, look at that. Woo-wee. And there you go, guys. All you got to do is take your stuff. Don't even put it in the chest. It's up to you. And then you know what we could do, actually, I think. We're going to go a little decorating out. Why not? I don't mind putting a little decoration. As you can see, the sapling just flew by our head. Let's go like this. And then let's see if we can place... No, it won't let us again. Garbage. So that's good. You know what? Let's turn it nighttime. Let's see how that works. As you can see, everything works. I think this looks sexy as heck. And it's kind of in the middle. You know, we're a little bit off, but this is the foyer for the whole build. So let's go ahead and turn it nighttime and see just how much light we're actually getting out of this. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Looking good. Looking good. So there you go, guys. On that note, don't forget to smash that like if you love this series, because if this series doesn't get love, it's going to be left as the item elevator series. And I hope I really explained it to you really well on how this item elevator works. It is a super cool item to have in your world. You could just throw stuff anywhere around here. It's all going to get in there, and it will all be sorted. But on that note, smash that like, share this video on social media with your friends, and don't forget to show some love for Skippy. Working beautifully. I'll catch you on the next one.